Deep inside you, a fire burns. It's the fire of your potential, waiting to be unleashed. This powerful force, this motivation, is what drives us to achieve our dreams. It's the engine of success, propelling us forward even when times get tough. Motivation is not something you find, it's something you ignite. It's about tapping into that inner drive and using it to create a life you love. Think about a time you felt truly motivated. Remember the energy, the focus, the determination. That's the power within you, ready to be harnessed. It's the difference between dreaming and doing, between existing and truly living. This isn't just about success in business or reaching your goals. It's about living a life filled with passion and purpose. Motivation is the key to unlocking your full potential and living a life that truly lights you up. It's about finding joy in the journey, even when faced with challenges. It's about embracing the ups and downs, knowing that each experience shapes you into the person you are meant to be. Are you ready to fan the flames of your own motivation? This is your journey, and it starts right now. We're going to explore 5 powerful secrets that will help you unlock your potential and create a life you love. These aren't just empty words or motivational slogans. They are proven strategies for success and fulfillment. Get ready to dive deep, challenge yourself, and embrace the incredible power that lies within you. We'll unlock the power of positive thinking and how it can transform your mindset. You'll learn how to set clear goals and develop actionable steps to achieve them. Fear of failure will no longer hold you back as we equip you with the tools to overcome it. And because true success requires balance, we'll delve into the importance of self-care and its impact on your overall well-being. Finally, we'll embark on a journey of self-discovery to help you identify your passions and define your unique purpose. This is about more than just setting goals. It's about aligning your actions with your deepest values and living a life that truly resonates with who you are. Get ready to unleash the power within and create a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. The journey starts now. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful. They shape our beliefs, influence our actions, and ultimately create our reality. If you constantly focus on negative thoughts, you'll attract more negativity into your life. But here's the exciting part. The reverse is also true. When you cultivate positive thoughts, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching life with an optimistic outlook, focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. It's about believing in your ability to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. This shift in mindset can have a profound impact on your life, influencing everything from your relationships to your overall well-being. Think of your mind as a garden. If you constantly plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, that's exactly what will grow. But if you nurture your mind with positive affirmations, gratitude, and self-belief, you'll cultivate a garden filled with joy, resilience, and success. The power to choose what you plant lies within you. Choose wisely. So how do you actually shift from negative thinking to a more positive outlook? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts throughout the day. Are they mostly positive or negative? Once you're aware of your thought patterns, you can start to challenge and reframe negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, ask yourself, is this thought really true? Often you'll find that negative thoughts are based on fear or limiting beliefs rather than facts. Challenge these thoughts and replace them with more positive and empowering ones. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I'm going to give it my best shot. Another powerful technique is to practice gratitude. Take some time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. This simple practice can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and positivity. Remember, happiness isn't about having it all, it's about appreciating what you have. Section 5. Cultivating positivity. Cultivating a positive mindset is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It requires conscious effort and daily practice. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether it's through uplifting books, inspiring podcasts, or supportive friends. Limit your exposure to negativity, whether it's from the news, social media, or toxic relationships. Visualization is another powerful tool for cultivating positivity. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself achieving your goals and living your best life. Feel the emotions as if it were happening right now. This practice sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind, increasing your belief in yourself and your ability to create the life you desire. Remember, the power of positive thinking is not about denying the challenges of life. It's about approaching those challenges with a hopeful and resilient spirit, believing in your ability to overcome them and emerge stronger on the other side. Embrace the power of positivity and watch as it transforms your life from the inside out. Section 6. The Roadmap to Success. Goals give us direction, a sense of purpose, a target to aim for. They provide the motivation to get up in the morning and the fuel to keep us going when things get tough. Without goals, we're like ships adrift at sea, tossed about by the currents of life with no clear destination in sight. Setting goals is like charting a course on a map, guiding you toward your desired destination. But setting goals isn't enough. How many times have you set a New Year's resolution only to see it fizzle out by February? The key to achieving your goals is to set yourself up for success from the start. This means setting the right goals, creating a plan, and cultivating the discipline to stick with it, even when faced with obstacles. Think of it as building a house. You wouldn't start building without a blueprint, right? Similarly, you need a clear plan for your goals. What steps do you need to take? What resources do you need? Who can support you along the way? By answering these questions, you create a roadmap for success, increasing your chances of reaching your destination. Section 7. Setting smart goals. Not all goals are created equal. To maximize your chances of success, your goals should be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break down each element. Specific. Your goal should be clear and well-defined. Instead of saying, "I want to lose weight," specify how much weight you want to lose. For example, "I want to lose 10 pounds." Measurable. How will you track your progress? Choose a goal that can be quantified, like "I will walk for 30 minutes, 5 days a week." Achievable. While it's good to set ambitious goals, they should also be realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure by setting a goal that's too far out of reach. Start with something challenging yet attainable, and gradually increase the difficulty as you progress. Relevant. Your goals should align with your values and aspirations. If you're passionate about health and fitness, setting a goal to run a marathon makes sense. But if you despise running, choose a goal that excites and motivates you. Time-bound. Set a deadline for your goal. This creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay on track. Instead of saying, "I want to learn a new language," specify a time frame, like "I will be able to hold a basic conversation in Spanish within 6 months." By setting SMART goals, you provide yourself with clarity, focus, and a higher probability of success. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Take the time to craft well-defined goals and watch as they pave the way for a more fulfilling and successful life. Once you have your SMART goals in place, it's time to break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Large goals can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination and self-doubt. But when you break them down into bite-sized pieces, they become less daunting and more achievable. Think of climbing a mountain. You wouldn't try to reach the summit in one giant leap. You'd break down the climb into smaller, more manageable stages, setting up base camps along the way. Similarly, break down your larger goals into weekly or even daily tasks. This not only makes the goals seem less overwhelming, but also provides a sense of accomplishment as you check off each milestone. For example, if your goal is to write a book, break it down into chapters, then sections, and finally, daily word counts. Instead of focusing on the enormity of writing an entire book, focus on writing a specific number of words each day. This approach makes the task feel less daunting, and allows you to celebrate small victories along the way, fueling your motivation to keep going. Setting goals and creating a plan is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in staying motivated and on track, especially when faced with setbacks, distractions, and the allure of giving up. Here are a few strategies to help you stay focused and committed to your goals. Accountability. Share your goals with a supportive friend, family member, or mentor who can hold you accountable. Knowing that someone is checking in on your progress can provide the extra push you need to stay on track. Rewards. Celebrate your successes along the way, no matter how small they may seem. Reward yourself for reaching milestones, whether it's enjoying a movie night, buying yourself a new book, or simply taking a well-deserved break. Visualization. Continue to visualize yourself achieving your goals. Imagine the feeling of accomplishment, the positive impact it will have on your life. This practice helps to reinforce your commitment and keep you motivated, especially during challenging times. Flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and things won't always go according to plan. Be flexible and willing to adjust your approach as needed. If you encounter an obstacle, don't give up on the entire goal. Find a workaround, adjust your timeline, or seek support from others. Remember, achieving your goals is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns along the way. But with perseverance, resilience, and a commitment to your vision, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve the extraordinary. Fear. It's a powerful emotion, one that can hold us back from pursuing our dreams and living life to the fullest. The fear of failure, in particular, can be paralyzing, whispering doubts in our ears and convincing us to play it safe. But what if we could shift our perspective on fear, transforming it from a roadblock into a stepping stone? The truth is, failure is an inevitable part of life. Everyone experiences setbacks, disappointments, and moments when things don't go as planned. The key is to not let the fear of failure prevent us from even trying. Instead of viewing failure as a negative outcome, embrace it as an opportunity for growth, learning, and resilience. Think of a time you learned to ride a bike. Do you remember the falls, the scraped knees, the moments of frustration? Yet with each fall, you learned something new. You adjusted your balance, you pedaled harder, you got back on and tried again. And eventually, you experienced the exhilaration of riding freely, the wind in your hair, the feeling of accomplishment. Failure, in this context, was simply a stepping stone to success. Section 11. Reframing failure. Our perception of failure is often shaped by societal expectations and a fear of judgment. We are conditioned to believe that failure is something to be ashamed of, a reflection of our worth. But what if we challenged this belief system and reframe failure as a necessary stepping stone on the path to success? Think of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's perspective on failure was not one of defeat, but of experimentation and learning. Each failure brought him closer to his ultimate goal of inventing a practical incandescent light bulb. Instead of viewing failure as a dead end, see it as a detour, a course correction on your journey. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this setback to grow, to improve, to become more resilient? Embrace the lessons learned from failures, for they often provide the most valuable insights and propel you towards even greater success. Section 12. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Comfort zones are cozy, familiar, and safe, but they're also where dreams go to stagnate. True growth, innovation, and fulfillment lie outside our comfort zones in the realm of the unknown, where we challenge ourselves and embrace the possibility of failure. Stepping out of your comfort zone can be daunting, even terrifying at times. Your heart may race, your palms may sweat, your mind may conjure up 1,000 reasons why you shouldn't do it. But it's in those moments of discomfort that true growth occurs. Think of it like exercising a muscle. The more you push yourself beyond your limits, the stronger you become. Similarly, the more you step out of your comfort zone, the more confident and resilient you'll become in the face of challenges. Embrace the discomfort, for it's a sign that you're growing, evolving, and expanding your potential. Section 13. Nurturing the source. Imagine a car running on empty. It might sputter along for a while, but eventually it will come to a grinding halt. The same is true of us. We can't expect to operate at our best, to pursue our goals with passion and energy, if we don't take the time to refuel and recharge. That's where self-care comes in. Self-care isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. It's about prioritizing your physical, mental, and emotional well-being so you can show up as the best version of yourself, both for yourself and for others. It's about recognizing that you can't pour from an empty cup and taking the time to replenish your own reserves. Think of self-care as tending to your own inner garden. Just as a gardener waters the plants, removes weeds, and provides nourishment, self-care is about nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. It's about creating a life that supports your overall well-being, allowing you to flourish and thrive in all areas of your life. Section 14. The power of rest and recharge. In today's fast-paced world, we often wear busyness as a badge of honor, glorifying long hours and sacrificing sleep in the pursuit of our goals. But true productivity and sustainable success require balance. We need to prioritize rest and recharge just as much as we prioritize work and achievement. Rest isn't just about sleeping enough hours, although that's certainly important. It's also about giving yourself permission to step away from the demands of daily life, to disconnect from technology, and to simply be present in the moment. Whether it's reading a book, taking a walk in nature, or spending time with loved ones, make time for activities that bring you joy and allow you to unwind. Think of your energy as a bank account. You can't keep making withdrawals without making deposits. Rest and recharge are like making deposits into your energy account, replenishing your reserves so you can continue to show up with energy and enthusiasm. When you prioritize rest, you're not being lazy. You're investing in your long-term well-being and productivity. Section 15. Body and mind in harmony. Our physical and mental health are inextricably linked. When we neglect our physical well-being, our mental and emotional health suffers, and vice versa. Self-care involves nourishing both our bodies and minds, creating a harmonious balance that supports our overall well-being. Nourishing your body means fueling it with nutritious foods, staying hydrated, and engaging in regular physical activity. Exercise isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. It releases endorphins, reduces stress, improves sleep, and boosts our overall mood. Find an activity you enjoy, whether it's dancing, swimming, hiking, or playing a sport, and make it a regular part of your routine. Nurturing your mind involves engaging in activities that stimulate your intellect, foster creativity, and promote emotional well-being. This could include reading, learning a new skill, meditating, journaling, or spending time in nature. Make time for activities that bring you joy, challenge you mentally, and help you to de-stress and unwind. Section 16. Unveiling your true north. Deep down, we all have a longing, a yearning for something more than just existing. We want our lives to have meaning, to make a difference, to leave a positive mark on the world. This is the call to discover and live our purpose, to align our actions with our deepest values and passions. Finding your passion and purpose isn't about stumbling upon some grand preordained plan. It's about uncovering what already lies within you, like a seed waiting to be nurtured and blossom. It's about paying attention to the things that light you up, that make you feel alive, that you're drawn to again and again. Think of it like navigating by the North Star. Your passion and purpose act as your internal compass, guiding you towards a life of fulfillment and meaning. It's not about finding the right answer or following a prescribed path. It's about listening to your own inner voice, trusting your intuition, and having the courage to follow where it leads. Section 17. Exploring your interests. Discovering your passions is a journey of exploration, of trying new things, of stepping outside your comfort zone and seeing what sparks your interest. It's about paying attention to the activities that make you lose track of time, the subjects you could talk about for hours, the things that bring you joy even when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Think back to your childhood. What did you love to do? What were you naturally drawn to? Children are often more in tune with their passions because they haven't yet been conditioned by societal expectations or the fear of failure. They approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity, eager to explore and discover. Tap into that childlike sense of wonder and allow yourself to explore your interests without judgment or limitations. Make a list of activities you enjoy, hobbies you'd like to try, skills you'd like to develop. Don't censor yourself or worry about whether it's practical or realistic. The goal is to simply brainstorm and tap into your natural inclinations. You might be surprised at what emerges when you give yourself permission to explore without constraints. Section 18. Living your purpose. Living your purpose isn't about some grand, singular pursuit. It's about infusing your everyday life with meaning and intention. It's about aligning your actions, your work, your relationships with your core values and passions. It's about showing up in the world as your authentic self, making a difference in ways both big and small. Start by identifying your core values. What's important to you? What do you stand for? Your values are your guiding principles, the compass that directs your decisions and actions. Once you're clear on your values, look for ways to align your life with them. This might involve making changes to your career, your relationships, or your lifestyle. Look for opportunities to make a difference in your community, whether it's volunteering your time, donating to a cause you care about, or simply being kind and compassionate to those around you. Even small acts of kindness can have a ripple effect, creating positive change in the world. Remember, you don't have to change the world overnight. Start by making a difference in your own sphere of influence, one step at a time. Section 19. The journey begins now. Congratulations. You've embarked on a journey of self-discovery, a quest to unlock your potential and create a life that truly lights you up. You've delved into the power of positive thinking, learned how to set and achieve your goals, and discovered the importance of self-care. You faced your fears head-on, embraced failure as a stepping stone to success, and tapped into the wellspring of your own passions and purpose. Remember, this is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey, a lifelong pursuit of growth, fulfillment, and making a positive impact on the world. There will be challenges along the way, moments of doubt, setbacks, and detours. But don't let those obstacles deter you. Embrace them as opportunities for learning, growth, and resilience. The path to unlocking your potential is not always easy, but it is always worth it. The journey itself is where the magic happens, where you discover hidden strengths, overcome limiting beliefs, and step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and never stop believing in the power within you to create a life you love. Section 20. Embrace the power within. You are capable of amazing things. You have within you the power to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal, to create a life beyond your wildest dreams. But unlocking that power requires action. It requires taking the insights, strategies, and inspiration you've gained from this journey and putting them into practice in your everyday life. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect circumstances. The perfect moment is now. Choose one small step you can take today to move closer to your goals, to cultivate a more positive mindset, to prioritize your well-being, or to explore your passions. Small actions, taken consistently over time, lead to extraordinary results. The world needs your unique gifts, your talents, your passions. Embrace the power within you, step boldly into the unknown, and create a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. The journey starts now. What will you create?